Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and my apologies, Senator Ricketts, but I appreciate the opportunity to discuss a topic that's very disturbing to me, and I think perhaps to all of us here. And I'd like to start with you, Dr. Murthy. I want to ask you if you believe that China should be held accountable for any of its malfeasance during the COVID pandemic, including their stonewalling, the lying, misleading the world about the pandemic's origin and its spread. I just appreciate a simple yes or no answer.
Well, yes, Senator. I think it's important for all countries to be held accountable, especially for lack of transparency.
I would say the country where the origin started is the one I'm focused on right now. Next question, do you believe that the World Health Organization should be held accountable for initially covering up the possibility that COVID came from a Chinese lab leak? And again, I'd appreciate a yes or no answer here.
Well, Senator, yes, I do believe accountability is important with the WHO as well when it comes to COVID origins.
I absolutely agree. Their performance in this regard was absolutely pathetic. They were late to the game, and they were very quick to dismiss the possibility that this leak came from the Wuhan lab. Specifically, in February of 2021, more than a year after COVID emerged, a WHO investigation team finally gets there, and then they almost immediately determined that it was, quote, extremely unlikely that COVID came from the Wuhan lab, and they recommended against further investigation. Yet, according to news reports, the Department of Energy's Office of Intelligence and Counterintelligence just recently joined the FBI in assessing that COVID likely originated from a lab leak in China. I'd also note that the Energy Department's intelligence arm employs actual biologists, virologists, and other scientists in this regard. Moreover, just yesterday, FBI Director Wray publicly reiterated that COVID most likely came from Wuhan lab. So, Dr. Murthy, do you think it's extremely unlikely that COVID came from a lab leak in China?
Well, Senator, thank you for raising this issue. I think there is currently a range of opinions, as I understand it, in the intelligence community about the origins of COVID-19. The lab leak theory is one of those possibilities. And I don't think it's proper to discount a theory until it has been properly investigated.
I could not agree with you more.
My big concern, though, is the lack of transparency that we have had from China when it comes to gathering the information needed to actually get to the bottom of that story and to do a complete investigation.
We